Spurs making a switch here. Sarge checked in. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Russell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with each made three, Matherin's confidence rises. An encouraging sign.
Going inside. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The first... quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Purdy. Dishes to Ingram. Goes up the baseline. Second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Charlotte.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here's Russell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Reddish. On the wing, Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Puts it up from 17. Morant outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Ingram kicks to Russell. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers trail by 3. Ingram passes to Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 5.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
It's Morant with the drive. Driving to the basket. The 3. A shot by Reddish, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. That's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Lobbed up there from Matherin.
And when Hurdle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
San Antonio leading. Here's Sarr. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Reddish. Goes back up. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Now Russell. Ingram outside for three. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Booker dishes to Morant. Here's Reddish. Passes it to Sarr. Ingram with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Checking out the numbers for Ingram. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And he gets it to go.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Spurs have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
He kicks it to Ingram. Outside, Russell. And the call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Kaminsky. Last game he had 10 points, 5 on the clock. Mathurin passes to Russell. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the 76ers. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect them to be competitive.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harden's checked in. Morant scanning the floor. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Ingram. Morant passes to Reddish. Here's Sarr. What a terrific move that was. Sarr's got 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
The 76ers leading by 3.
Spurs foul. Number 5. First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Now the pass to Avdia. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound San Antonio. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
76ers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Reddish. He's got 6. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Into the lane. Avdia can't hit.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a throwing! Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a and again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Morant outside. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Avdia with the rebound. The 76ers lead. It's stolen. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up. The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Kevin Knox is checked in for the Spurs. Rose comes in for Reddish. Christian Brown's checked in for the 76ers. Russell comes in for Jones. Hachimura is checked in for San Antonio. And the 76ers also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Christian Brown.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Russell in the corner. From deep. Rebounded by Knox. And for the Spurs, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And Philadelphia making it. Change here. Crawford's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Russell. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden outside. Pass to Russell. It's Crawford on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Russell from past the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Rose. Misses from close range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Traps in the tray. Harden's got 6.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the 2nd quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Knox. Ja Morant, he's out there with Rose. And it's Czar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Outside Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And let's take it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Christian Brown's checked in for the 76ers.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 rebounds. Have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
This is it to Knox. Here's the triple. Another shot. Here's Czar. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Harden. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's the dish to Russell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Rose kicks to Cousins. San Antonio again missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. The shot missing. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Harden outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Avdia with a screen for Harden. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Morant. And now the 76ers on the break. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Cousins with the bucket.
Cousins plays inside with an attitude that says, you want to stop me? Give me your best shot.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.